Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Makindra. Today is another update of my pregnancy so far. I am 35 weeks and sorry if I'm talking really quiet. There's people home and I feel awkward. Today we are going to be discussing weeks 29 through 35. I know that's like a lot of weeks, but I really don't have much for each week. I've been going through a lot recently, so it's just, it's been really hard for me to focus on like my body and stuff like that. So I'll go more into depth about all of that soon. And two, I plan on updating you guys weekly with weeks 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, just up until she's born basically. I want to be able to update you weekly, be more involved, get more videos up for you guys, so then I'm not just disappearing for 4 weeks and then coming back for 4 weeks, if that makes sense. So if you have not already, I would love to have you guys a part of my family. Please go ahead and subscribe down below and leave a like and a comment of what you guys would like to see. Would you like a pregnancy lookbook? I've been thinking about doing that, but that's really difficult. Another thing is, and I'm so sorry if it's like a problem, but I'm filming on my iPhone, so it might be a little funky. The camera quality might not be as good, but it's all I got. Gotta work with me, so let's just jump right in. So week 29, and I'll leave the other weeks. If you haven't already seen like my other stuff, I'll go ahead and leave them linked down below, or I'll put a little thing up in the corner for you guys to check out. So week 29, I started getting really exhausted. It started creeping up on me slowly but surely throughout the upcoming weeks. I just started getting really tired. My stomach was I was showing, so it's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable, but not quite yet. I was needing to be helped out of bed. I remember Shane was like, I asked him for help because I was like trying to get out of bed and I could not get out because my stomach was in the way. And then also cramps and pain, like lower abdominal pain, which I've asked my doctor. My doctor said it's completely normal, it's totally fine, so I'm not really stressing about that. Week 30, not a whole lot happened. Shane got the stomach flu, so I was taking care of him. I really didn't notice any major changes other than me like being really tired, but I feel like that's also because I was helping him when he was sick, so I was up with him when he was throwing up and stuff like that, but I didn't get it. So week 31 was a really hard week for me. I got really depressed. It was really hard for me to get out of my funk. I probably wouldn't say up until like week 34 maybe is when I started like getting out of that funk. But yeah, week 31 I was really depressed, really sad. I had a lot of stuff emotionally going on in my life at that point. So it was really hard for me to eat and for me to sleep. It just, every time I ate, I felt really sick just because of everything that was going on, so I really wouldn't eat a whole lot because I hate feeling nauseous. I mean, it's just not something that I like, and I really don't like to take my nausea medicine, so I try to like stay away from that as much as possible. My Braxton Hicks, I thought they were Braxton Hicks. These weren't Braxton Hicks. I felt those later on. But at week 31, I was having really bad round ligament pain, which is just like it just felt like my stomach was stretching, obviously. And it was obviously getting bigger, so my body was just stretching, trying to make room for the baby, but it was painful. Oh my gosh, I just remember laying in bed and just trying to go to sleep, and I could not sleep because of the pain. It was really bad. I got through it. Week 32, I was really gassy. TMI, I know, but I was not having a problem going to the bathroom anymore, guys. Wasn't a thing. My anxiety was really bad, obviously, and I feel like this is why I was able to go to the bathroom. I was just really worked up all the time and really upset and distraught, and my anxiety was just like through the roof. So I feel like when you're nervous like that or upset, like your stomach just automatically just gets upset, so it was just easier for me to go. She was still really high, like super high. Like I could not breathe this week, like it was so bad. And she was kicking my ribs, and that hurts. But I loved it when she moved, so I really didn't care at that point. Week 32, my insomnia started getting really bad, and I wouldn't say that it really lightened up, But week 35 now I'm able to sleep a lot better, but we'll get into that. And then week 32 as well, I went to the hospital. I passed out. It was really, really scary. They said something about like my blood sugar had dropped, or no, my blood pressure had dropped. Didn't really know why it happened, but then later on I went to my new OB, which I'll get into again. This is so much information. But later on I found out that it was because of my diet. It's because I am not eating enough protein, so I don't have enough protein in my body for me to, it just makes me really dizzy, and that's what's causing me all the lightheadedness, the dizziness, and then the passing out, of course. Week 33, I'm still not able to sleep. The ligament pain was still really bad, so I started using a heating pad at this point because I just really couldn't take it anymore. Like, it made me want to cry. I didn't, but it made me want to. And it was just, again, I was having a really hard time sleeping. And I will say that the heating pad did help. So if some of you are experiencing this, then I would definitely look into doing something like that. This is when I started taking more naps. Like, I felt like I was in my first trimester. I still feel like that. It's just like you're really tired all the time, and so you're taking naps. But also that could be because mentally I'm going through a lot, so then I'm just like trying to recuperate. And again, I'm not sleeping at night, so it's just helpful. Week 34, I had been experiencing sharp pains, like really sharp pains. It started really worrying me to where like it just felt like a shooting pain, but then it would go away. But I was having that often. Her kicks are getting really strong, so when I'm laying in bed and she starts kicking my sides, that's the worst. She's getting just really strong, and so I'm able to feel it a lot more. Week 34, I noticed that I started getting really dehydrated a lot. No matter how much water I'm actually putting into my body, I feel like I can't ever get enough. So that's something. She's moving all the time. Like, I mean, like I know when she's awake. So she doesn't have very much room at this point. So I would say that it's not so much that she's kicking anymore, it's more that she's like moving around, if that makes sense. This is when I say that nesting has begun, because I just started cleaning. I started getting worried that she's gonna come early. I have nothing, I'm not prepared. So I was like freaking out. I went to the store, I went shopping, I got everything that I felt like I needed at this point for the beginning of her arrival. So I went and got all of that. And then now week 35, I just turned week 35 today, but I thought I'd add in some stuff that I have been experiencing through the transition of week 34 to 35. So week 35 has been me being very gassy, like I'm burping a lot. I'm able to go to the bathroom again, which is awesome because I've been having problems with that. So there's that. And then I'm also feeling her drop. So I feel her head getting lower, and this is what's been causing that sharp pain. I looked it up, and it's like a lightning bolt pain. Like, that's what they explain it as, and that's exactly what it feels like when they drop. It hurts, but it doesn't last very long. It's like bam, and then it's done. So it's like I have the shooting pain, I'm like, whoa, ouch, you know, like that kind of hurt, like what was that? And then it goes away, and then like 10-15 minutes later it happens again, but I've only had it like 3 times. And then I'm also feeling her, like her head, like I think it's her head anyway, but I'm feeling it a lot lower than I have before. So I also think that that's something too. So on top of that, I'm having a lot of pelvic pressure. Like, I can feel her on my pelvic bone, and it's really uncomfortable. It feels like it's being pushed or like expanded. That along with my hips, like I could feel my hips. Like, I know I said that in like my second video of my updates, but no, like I actually feel like her pushing on my hips, and I'm getting wider. I just tried on a skirt today. I believe I'm saying this, but I tried on a skirt today that I haven't tried on since I found out that I was pregnant. I can't even get it past my hips, like past my thighs. It was depressing. Again, I am napping regularly, so I'm taking naps often, so at least once a day, but if not, then I'm just laying around. So also I want to mention that at week 31, when I moved to my new place, I stopped working. So I put in a transfer, but that's when the whole crisis pandemic has arrived. So there's that. And I'll talk more about how that's affecting her birth after I finish this. But I haven't been working for those weeks. So I've been out of work. And I officially would go out on maternity leave after this week. And that is pretty much it, other than like because of the pressure down there, I'm peeing a lot because she's pushing on my bladder more. But honestly, that's it. That's all I really have for weeks 29 through 35. And again, I plan on updating you guys weekly how my body's changing within these last coming weeks, and just to be more engaged and just updating you guys more frequently, if that makes sense. So because of this pandemic, I can't really say the name because YouTube sent out this thing where they don't really want to discuss about it, which I will abide by the rules, but it is affecting my plan, my birth plan, and all of that. So as of right now, today, a miracle could happen and it could change, but as of today, what I've been told by my doctor is that, you know, when I go into labor, I can only have one person in the room, and that one person cannot leave my side during the entire labor. So whether I'm in labor for 4 hours, 15 hours, 2 days, she's not, or he or she is not allowed to leave the room. And also what comes with that is that that person has to be admitted with me. So when I go into labor, whoever goes to the hospital with me and that one person, they have to be admitted with me, or else I can't have anybody in the room, if that makes sense. You're not allowed to tag team and switch out with another person. That person is not allowed to leave the room whatsoever. That makes it difficult. Also, I'm not able to have any visitors. So like, there's nobody that's allowed to be waiting in the waiting room. Nobody is allowed to come and see me after she is born. It's very annoying, it's very frustrating, and it's stressful because it's not only that, it's like with everything else that's supposed to be normal and you're supposed to be doing things face to face or in person, it's all online now. My doctor's appointments, I'm not allowed to have anybody in the room with me for my appointments anymore. It's only allowed to be just me, which I can understand because they want to keep the pregnant women like safe and stuff like that, but at the same time it's like, it's really nice to just have that support. Bring up that I have a new OB, which some of you guys are like, you're insane, you changed doctors this far into your pregnancy. Yes, I'm in the 3rd trimester, I've only got a couple more weeks left, and yes, I changed my doctor. I'm very happy that I changed my doctor. 1, I really like her. I really feel comfortable where I'm at with it, and the decision that I've made for that. 2, I moved. I really didn't have much of a choice. My other doctor is an hour away, and if I were to go into labor, I wasn't gonna drive that hour to go to that hospital. So yeah, that is my weeks 29 through 35. At the end of my 36th week, so 36 weeks and 6 days, I will go ahead and upload my 36-week update, just so I'm more frequent with you guys and that you guys are updated as much as possible throughout all of this, and just to give me something to do. I mean, we're all at home not doing very much, so I want to be as active as possible in doing things. Not only that, I just have been off YouTube for a minute because of everything that's been going on with myself. I do plan on doing what's in my hospital bag. I'm very excited for that one because I've gotten our hospital bags ready, so I'll be filming that soon. And I do also have everything prepared for her to be here, so that's very exciting. But other than that, yeah, that's it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and staying updated with me and enjoying the videos that I've been making throughout this pregnancy. We're almost there and it's so exciting. I'm so excited. Not only that, but just to introduce her to all of you guys, like, that's gonna be so amazing and so much fun. I'm just excited for her to be here. I cannot wait. I can, but I can't. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it and I love you guys. Don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment down below what you guys would like to see next. Is it the hospital bag? Is it a lookbook, or is it just a Q&A that you guys just want to ask me some questions and have me answer? Just as simple as that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.